quick live stream here. I'm kind of on my, I guess, my summer vacation. Probably a little different than everybody else's here. Let me, using a different app for live streaming today. But we're at the Antique Power Show here in Wisconsin. I go to every year. I take some of my older equipment I got here, and we just hang out for the weekend, do all kinds of things. Yeah, I'll flip the camera around here and I'll show you a little bit of what we're doing here. We got, yeah, there's rummage sales and stuff back there, but it's kind of disappointing this year. The weather isn't great, fuel prices are high. So we didn't have a lot of old equipment show up, but we had some, and just walk around and take a look at some of it. The feature, so what it is people bring antique, mostly farm equipment, steam engines, hit and miss motors, all kinds of things, and everybody just has a good time. There's no judges. A lot of your antique shows, they judge and they give out ribbons and awards and stuff. Here, this guy here, he's got an old steam engine set up. He's steaming sweet corn, and I just had a piece, and my God, it's good. So I'll show you that what he's got set up here for a machine. He's got that old steam engine for sweet corn, so that's pretty cool. Throwing wood in it now and then. And here they were just having kiddie tractor pulls, but I guess I missed it. It's starting to rain, so I don't know how long I'll do this here, but they were dragging up and down here, and there's one of the pedal tractors over there. I guess that kid won. But the feature tractor this year is Oliver, and apparently I'm the only one that showed up with an Oliver this year. So this is it right here. 1951 Oliver 66. Just show you here. So I guess I get to lead the parade this year because I brought the feature tractor, which will be cool. Doing a parade here about 1 o'clock. Everybody that brought a tractor will jump in the parade. Got a sickle mower behind here that it's just for looks. I don't use it. Restored. And then I tape off the blades there so nobody can cut themselves. I can't see the comments really well because it's raining on my cell phone, and it's not a great day out. But yeah, that's the Oliver I brought, and yeah, disappointed nobody else showed up with one. Last time we featured Oliver, probably had 15, 20 Olivers. Disappointed in general at the turnout this year. Ever since 2 years ago, they didn't do it because of the pandemic, and then the year after it just kind of fell off. Young people are really losing interest in stuff like this, but I think it's cool as hell. I'm probably the only YouTube trucker that doesn't have a jacked up diesel pickup truck, or a boat, or some stuff I can just come out and show what a great time me and my family have. But this is kind of my Graceland right here. This is what I do. So I might not have a jacked up diesel, but I do have an Oliver 66, and this pickup truck here is mine. It's a 1962 International Harvester. That gets a lot of attention. I would have thought the tractors would get more attention, but people seem to love this. I get a lot of comments from guys. Oh, that's what we had when I was a kid. I'm like, yeah, me too. This has been in the family for since I was born. I think even way before that, and now it's mine. So. And then this is kind of my pride and joy right here. I've never seen another one in person. I've seen them online, and I've seen them in magazines. This is a 1945 Minneapolis Moline ZTS. I've seen some R's. I got several of the regular Z's with the narrow front end, but I've never seen another ZTS like this. My chat went away. Where did it go? I don't know. I can't see the chat anymore. But yeah, so we got these couple things here, and then this. Where did the chat go? I lost my chat. Around the house there. It's got hydraulics here. It runs like a champ. It runs like brand new. So, and then that's all I brought. All these other ones are somebody else's. But just take a look at what we got. John Deere. This thing is super old. Now these things, to start them, Got to hit the compression release here, and then you got to take this wheel, flip it by hand, and then it'll chuck, 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 and then you close the compression thing, and it'll take off. They run like an old hit and miss motor kind of. Here we got an old John Deere general purpose. That's pretty cool. I wonder if I flip the phone if it'll change the perspective here. Did that change it to landscape instead of portrait? I don't know. I guess I got to stay right here. Old John Deere G right here. A lot of John Deeres. John Deeres are pretty popular. Old John Deere 70. The Farmall 560. I remember having one of these in a diesel though. This one I think is a, no, this one's a diesel. They also come in a gasser. But that big boy over there is a Steiger. That was one of the older big power tractors articulating. Means it bends in half. That's pretty cool. Then over here there's a Moline somewhat like mine, but these are not quite as rare. It's an R. Let's go take a look at this one. Somebody did a pretty good job on this one. Yeah, I can't. The comments keep going away on me. So, I don't know. Sorry, I can't see the comments. Yeah, this is an old John Deere R. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Sorry, Minneapolis Moline R. What the hell am I thinking? 3 different colors. This is Minneapolis Moline had 3 different colors of yellow. They were all called free gold, but there's 3 different variations of it. This one's a little darker than mine. Mine, I don't believe, is the correct color. It's supposed to be darker like this, but I don't care. I don't do it to be correct. I do it for fun. What do we got here? Old Farmall Super H. This one's for sale. Anybody looking for a Farmall H? There you go. $3,000. Wow, wide front. It's a Super H. 350 diesel. It's a nice tractor. Here we go. Farmall Super C. It's a 1953. I have a 1952, but mine's got the narrow front end. These things are super handy. Like if you're looking for a tractor to run a belly mower off of or something like that, these things are pretty cool. That'd be what you want right there. And we got some Fordsons here. Anybody ever heard of a Fordson? These things are old. Things in a little rough shape, but I'll tell you what, pretty cool. John Deere D. This would have been a workhorse back in its day, man. That was a big tractor for in its day. It's a 1946. Here you go, F20. I got one of these. Mine is probably a couple years older than this one, just judging by the fenders and everything. But this one's the paint job's far better. These these things were not known for speed. Top speed is about 4 miles an hour. But that tractor's probably nearly 100 years old right there. Little Farmall Cub. This would be the smallest of the Farmalls that they made. That's in really nice shape. It's a 1947 International Harvester Cub.
Actually, Terry bought it.
Alice Chalmers D14. On the farm we had a D17 with a loader on it, but this is a little smaller. Little D14. Somebody did a nice job restoring that thing. But here's a big boy, 830 diesel John Deere. Look at the tires on that monster. Holy cow. Yeah, I can't see the chat, guys. I can't see my screen real well here. It's raining. So I'm just walking around the Antique Power Show here. This is what I do for, I guess, my little fun here. No trips to Mexico. No big fancy diesel pickup, I guess, is it for me. Somebody here's got a nice old Ford. I don't know what year that is. Ford pickup truck. That's pretty cool. But I kind of partial to my International. Everybody's got an old Ford or an old Chevy. You never see an old International or an old Minneapolis Moline. But I drive around town with it every now and then. But yeah, we got a lot of food. Different vendors here. Cheese curds. Anybody ever been to Wisconsin and had cheese curds? If you haven't, that's what's missing in your life. Got a pie stand there for the 4-H club. homemade ice cream, if that's your thing. And then here you can do all these raffles to win tractors and stuff. But here, look, check out this big steam engine. There's quite a few steam engines here. This is by far the biggest. And he hooks it up to a sawmill. He graded the tractor pull track over there. And tonight is the tractors and pickup truck pulls. I'd really like to put that Farmall MTA in there. I think I could do some damage with it because of the torque amplifier on it. But I don't. I care about my tractors too much. I don't feel the need to be breaking something. And it's, you know, more or less a pissing contest. But this thing is pretty cool. Check out this steam engine. This is what built America right here. You'd do a lot of damn work with one of these things. It takes 2 people to run it. Let's see if we can check this out a little bit. It's a 1917 22 horsepower steam engine. Can I ask you guys about your steam engine a little bit?
Sure. He's the man to talk to.
I'm making a video about it. That's okay. I see it takes 2 of you guys to run this thing, right?
Mostly out of safety.
Out of safety?
So that you can have at least 2 more eyes.
So that's your water tank right there, right?
That is a reserve. Otherwise, the boiler itself is full of water.
And if that thing runs dry, you got a real problem on your hands, don't you? Pretty much a...
You don't even talk like that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You always have to watch where the water is.
Yeah, because you have a real problem. But this is pretty cool. That's pretty awesome.
That's a new boiler.
New boiler, okay.
1917 engine, tractor, but the boiler was new, and we started using it in 2013. We put it together.
That's pretty awesome. Back in the day, you used to get a lot of work done with a thing like this, didn't you?
Yeah, well, it's better than horses.
Yeah.
What else did you do?
Yeah. Starved to death, pretty much.
Exactly. Yeah, mainly they were belt power. But,
it's a far cry from these new John Deeres with air conditioning and everything, isn't it?
Yeah, the one right behind you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Climbing the cabin, it's like a spaceship.
Yeah.
But this was a spaceship at one time too.
It was way ahead of its time, wasn't it?
Yep.
Cool. Well, thank you. And then this is what you drive today. If you're a modern farmer, you drive one of these. You're sitting here with air conditioning, no steam engine, and jam out on the radio. Probably got a Wi-Fi in it. About everything you could have in a truck. So, yeah, and then we got this rummage sale area back here. Not really into that, mostly junk. But a lot more tractors and stuff over here. These mini tractors are a huge thing. There's probably hundreds of them here. Back in the day, it's pretty cool to watch them riding around. They're mostly glorified riding lawnmowers, but you probably see 50, 60 different brands. It reminds you that we used to make something in this country, and now if you want a riding lawnmower, you're getting John Deere, Cub Cadet, Aaron's. Shoot, back here you got literally probably 50 different riding lawnmowers, and they're all running today. You're gonna see a 80-year-old Toro 50, 60 years from now running around. But a lot of hit and miss engines. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a hit and miss engine or not. How the hell does it go? They fire every 4th stroke or something like that. But that would be kind of the beginning of engine in this country, back with the steam engines and stuff. But they're pretty cool. Here's a couple of them running right here. It's starting to rain, so everybody's covering everything up, but I'm the only idiot walking around in the rain making a YouTube video. But check these out. Check those out. There. You hear it? It's only firing like every... I forget exactly how it goes. That's a Fuller Johnson 1913. That originally powered a Bettendorf wagon, it says right there. Bettendorf, Iowa. There's another one. You could do anything from run a wash basin with one of these to a sawmill. Somebody had one last year hooked up to a washing machine, and they were doing laundry for people. This is an oldie right here. Hooked up to this wagon. That would be, heck, pretty much what they would do with it. Look at the steel wheels on that thing. But, oh, this guy's got the goods right here. Look at all these hitting this engines running. I should get one of these someday. That'd be the coolest thing ever. Ooh, that, look how intricate that one is. Check that out. It's got a lot of money right here, sitting here and hit and miss engines. Some of these are worth thousands of dollars. That is quite a collection right there. You're back in the Pony Express days with this stuff. Maybe a little newer than that, but yeah, anything that's antique, runs on an engine, it's here. It's here. Let's take a look, see if we can get over here. There's a guy. Oh, here you go, right here. This guy's running a water pump on a hit and miss. Look at that. Be back how you pump water back in the day. Man, that is cool. Young people need to see this stuff, man. Realize that things weren't always just air conditioned and comfortable. I like it, like there was little kids coming through earlier today and I'd put them up on the tractor and start it up and they just grin from ear to ear. But check this out. Here's where all the little stuff is. This is cool as heck. I mean, did you know, like Massey Ferguson, Farmall, that's a Boland's, made all these little tractors. Look at this thing, little snow machine, or some kind of crawler with a dozer on it. Ride King, Alice Chalmers, Han Eclipse, never heard of that. But Case, look at, as far as the eye can see, these little tractors. But some of my favorites are right there, Alice Chalmers. I pretty much grew up on Alice Chalmers in Minneapolis, Moline, and Farmall. But these things are special to me right here, these Alice Chalmers, man. I tell you what, someday I will own one. Or 10, I don't know, depends on how much I can control myself. This guy here is local. He's probably got 20 or 30 of these little wheel horse tractors. Back in the day, he used to do so much with these things. And then, check this thing out. My phone rang. Hopefully I'm still alive. Yep. That's a badass thing, isn't it? That articulates. Oliver, there's a little Oliver tractor. Here's a military vehicle on tracks. They were driving that around yesterday. Anything antique that runs on power, man, it's here. It's here. Here's a Massey Harris. This thing's pretty old. Here we got an old Chevy. That's a really nice Chevy C20. That's a custom C20 pickup truck. Check that thing out. Stop calling them live, people. Oh, somebody even brought an old Kenworth. Check that out. That thing's restored nice. Even brand new tires on it. I don't know what model number that would be. Saw him drive it in here yesterday, but pretty slick. Here's an old Chevy C60. That must be like a 2-ton, something like that. I'm not gonna walk around this whole place because I'm getting drenched here, but what do we got here? Old Dodge Power Wagon. That's pretty cool. 4-door. Ooh, look at that. She needs a paint job, that's for sure. But that all back there is all full of little tractors and stuff. There's a guy here that took an Alice Chalmers, what the heck was it, a WD, chopped it down, put these little toy tractor tires on it, duals, and put a flathead Ford V8 in it. And I want that thing in the worst way. Still looks like an Alice Chalmers, but he rides it around like a little toy. That is cool. Let's check out these hit and miss motors again. This was a big step in the right direction back in the day. I mean, this was the step in between doing it by hand and having something to do it with power. You were styling if you had something like this. You put, hook belts to it or whatever, and you could do many different applications with it. Sorry guys, I can't see the chat. Hopefully I'm still live, I don't know. Thanks for checking it out, but we're supposed to have a parade at 1 o'clock today. I don't know if we're gonna do it in the rain, but if we do, maybe I can get my wife or somebody to live stream the parade. But yeah, it's kind of a poor man's vacation, but I don't know. And then over here tonight, in this track over here, we have tractor pulls and truck pulls. The tractor pulls go by weight class. So I'm pretty sure my MTA would win its weight class, but I'm not doing it anyway. Look at all them John Deeres back there waiting to pull. They can't outpull red power. Come on. If it ain't red, leave it in the shed. That's what we like to say around here. Unless it's yellow, then bring it out, because everybody wants to see it and play with it. Minneapolis Moline, come on. I think I'm gonna go. Here, look at my ugly mug again. Then go sit back underneath my tent. I think they were having problems with the steam engine over there. They didn't seem too happy. He didn't want to talk to me, so whatever. Maybe another time. But that thing is giant. Look at that thing. I mean, that back tire is probably, I don't know, probably pushing 7.5, 8 feet tall. But, oh, somebody's running a water tank over. Wonder if they know that. I don't know. Thought I'd just go live. Said, I think I'm gonna have to hit that. I'm gonna have to hit that burger tent, and then I'll probably hit that cheese curd tent multiple times. See what they got going on in there. See if we can run out their supply. I think my wife went to get me a burger, so probably time to eat. But yeah, I don't know. We'll do that parade a little later today. Maybe we'll live stream it, get some of these things out running. You gotta hear this yellow one run here. I straight piped it because mufflers are no fun. I don't have a loud Harley, so I need a loud tractor. Upset the neighborhood. I'm gonna go back in my tent here, see if I can see the chat. Uh-oh. Yep, here we are. Ooh, nachos. What do we got under here? What'd you get me? Oh. Guys, I got business to tend to, so we'll catch y'all later. Maybe we'll catch you for the parade if we have it. If we don't have it, then probably not. But everybody take care. See you later.